Ibrahim alayhi salam, after having destroyed the idols, was then summoned to the court of the king. And in the court of the king, when he stood there, he realized that this was a person whose power had gone to his head. What that literally means is he felt that there was nobody that could challenge his authority. And anybody who believed in anything other than him was a threat. And so Ibrahim alayhi salam is questioned by this king who's brought him now, and he says, what do you think you're calling to? How dare you? When I expect people to be worshipping me, the ultimate authority, how dare you call to anything else? What is it that you are calling people to? What do you think can rival me in power? Now Ibrahim alayhi salam says, I worship the God who gives life and death. And so Nimrod, being somewhat arrogant and thinking he had more power than that, he said, what are you talking about? Wait, just 1 minute. And he called two people from the prison, brought them before him into the court before Ibrahim alayhi salam. By the way, he's not just called his courtiers, he's called all the public to expose Ibrahim alayhi salam, so they can show him in a public debate that this is no authority. So he calls two of those from the prison, and one of them he says, kill him, and the other one he says, let him go. He says, haha, see, I've got control of life and death. Now Ibrahim alayhi salam obviously wasn't talking about something as shallow as that. He was talking about actually, can you give life itself? But rather than stoop to the level of someone so shallow, he just said, my Lord is the one who brings the sun from the east every morning. So why don't you bring it from the west? Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on record, فَبُهِتَ الَّذِي كَفَرَ, other words, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says he was dumbfounded. Like he couldn't say anything. He knew he couldn't play in the shallow argument, and on this deeper argument he had no response. Like how is he going to bring up the sun from the other side? And so in such anger, knowing he's got no response, he then sends Ibrahim alayhi salam off to the next part of the story that we all know, to the fire.